It looks sharp and sporty. It's well proportioned too. But the chiseled bodywork may not be to everyone's liking. You'd either like the way it looks, or you'll end up looking at other bikes in the segment. But it's definitely one of the better looking hero motorcycles available right now.
The Xtreme 160R is Hero MotoCorp's first new motorcycle in the premium commuter segment, the 160cc segment, which has got quite a few established rivals. Now this one is all new from the ground up, so all new design, all new engine, fuel injected of course, and a new lightweight diamond frame. That's what we're riding today to see what exactly does it offer. Does it have the goods to take the fight to establish rivals like the TVS Apache RTR 164V, the Suzuki Gixxer, and most importantly the Bajaj Pulsar 150. Of course, this is not a comparison, but we'll see what exactly the Xtreme 160R offers in this segment.
The face is modern, with an LED headlight, DRL, LED turn indicators, and even the blacked out tail light is LED. The instrument console is digital, with trip meters, a fuel gauge, and the usual odometer, speedometer, and rev counter. A gear position indicator is missed, and fuel consumption readings would have definitely added more value. However, the side stand indicator is a handy feature, and it cuts off the engine if you engage a gear when the side stand is down. But the plastic mud flap at the rear, which mounts the indicators and the number plate, does look a bit out of place. Overall, the design is pleasing to the eye, if not outstanding. Straight off the bat, the Xtreme 160R comes across as a friendly and light motorcycle. The 2-valve engine is smooth and acceleration is quite decent. It's tuned for a strong low and mid-range, so that actually works pretty well, so long as you're not in a hurry to get to triple-digit speeds. 60 km per hour comes quickly, and the dash to 80 doesn't feel very lethargic either. It's only when you chase 100 and above that the Xtreme 160R begins to let you down. Ride quality is plush and comfortable, and the single-channel ABS works pretty well too. But what makes an immediate impression is the way it tackles quick direction changes.
So the new 163cc engine makes about 15 bhp of power, 14 Nm of torque, quite comparable to rivals in its segment. But what's immediately likable about the Xtreme 160R is it's light, it's nimble to handle, it's very agile, especially in traffic, it's very easy to maneuver. So even for riders who are upgrading from 100cc bikes, the weight, the lightweight feel and the taut handling makes it easy to flick in and out of traffic. So if you're using it as a daily commute, it's very likable, very light on its feet and quite nice. So you can ride it all day stress-free between 65, 70 and even 85 kilometers per hour. And if you want to do a slightly longer ride, 90-95 kilometers, easy peasy. Top speed I managed to clock about 115 kilometers per hour, but given a longer stretch of road, it will probably go to about 117 or maybe 118, but that's about it. 100 kilometers come quite easy, but beyond 100, it takes some time to get there.
With prices starting at just under 1 lakh rupees, the Xtreme 160R is not just the most affordable motorcycle in its segment, but also offers good fuel economy. traits which make it seemingly very attractive to the discerning buyer. But it will face an uphill task on established rivals like the Suzuki Gixxer, the TVS Apache RTR 164V, and even the Honda X-Blade. Eventually, it will boil down to not just styling and performance, but more importantly, also to image and appeal. It's definitely a good bike, the new Xtreme 160R. There's no doubt about that. And it has all the qualities to make it appealing to potential buyers. The only thing it lacks is that spark, that special feeling which makes you go, wow. And that can make all the difference between a good and a truly great motorcycle.